The World Series is officially underway and we are 3 games in. We've seen some good plays, absolutely terrible umpire calls, and some injuries that are leaving fans second guessing what's going to happen with their team. Let's start with the record. Right now, the Texas Rangers are up 2-1 on the Arizona Diamondbacks. The series started in Texas with the Rangers taking a 6-5 victory thanks to a disappointing appearance from Paul Sewald of the Diamondbacks, former New York Met and former Seattle Mariner, the same guy who came in to save Game 7 of the NLCS and ultimately lead the team to victory. Arizona answered that by absolutely dominating Game 2 and winning that game 9-1. One of the sweetest moments you'll see in the postseason is that the Diamondbacks actually gave their entire front office staff the day off and flew them to Texas so that they could be in attendance of the game. One of the players also gave the front office a shout out in their post-game interview, which was an absolutely sweet moment. The Diamondbacks are going to have to channel that snakes alive mentality, a term coined by the fans, in order to stay in the series. Texas won Game 3 by a score of 3-1, but their victory could be due to some terrible umpire calls. MLB had an umpire ranked 77 out of 92. Think about that. 77th out of every single umpire behind the plate during the World Series. Absolutely disappointing. He missed 13 calls and had an 89.9% correct call rate, the 5th worst of the postseason. Now, MLB is going to have to step it up if they want fans to keep watching this. The World Series Game 1 was the lowest ranked World Series in viewership in years, and Game 2 was even lower. The stats haven't come out for Game 3, and tonight's Game 4, so we'll see what happens. But MLB was on the rise, and now it seems like they're on the decline. It may be due to some other sports starting, including football, basketball. Those are all starting now, but we'll see. Sad news for Texas fans, as Adolis Garcia, ALCS MVP, and one of the most fun players to watch and one of the greatest this postseason, exited the game yesterday, grabbing his side. This morning, the team announced that they were taking him off the roster, but he's not the only player that the Rangers are taking off the roster. Max Scherzer exited the game yesterday in the 4th inning with a trainer. He was stating he had back pain, and he was also taken off the roster for the remainder of the postseason. It was originally thought that his injury back in September was going to be his season ending and he wasn't going to pitch again. He shocked fans and MLB fans in general by coming back to pitch in the postseason. Now, he didn't dominate like typical Mad Max, but he did come in, and I'm sure he provided some relief on that rotation. Game 4 has just started approximately 6 minutes ago, so there's still a lot of game left to play. There's a lot of series left to play, and it's still up for grabs for who gets that title.